What up, people? Welcome to VGXD movie reviews. This is going to be the first movie review we've ever done. I usually don't do movie reviews because I'm not the greatest at movie reviews. But who knows? Maybe I might get used to it. Maybe I might be good. You know, we might start doing movie reviews because we do it all.
We do watch a lot of movies, so I mean, why not?
Yeah. But the new Space Jam just came out, A New Legacy.
Yeah.
I think it came out yesterday or the day before.
Yeah, real recent.
And so I had to see it. I was a big Space Jam kid back in the 90s.
I loved Space Jam when I was growing up.
Oh yeah. Were you a big fan?
Oh yeah.
I think everybody loves Space Jam.
I mean, it's been a long time since I've seen it, but I used to watch it all the time when I was growing up.
I think everybody loves Space Jam because it's like even you don't even have to be into basketball to like you could just like Looney Tunes and cartoon stuff.
I mean, I like basketball. I like playing it. I don't normally like watching it, but I like playing it.
Oh yeah. Growing up, I was always into NBA Jam too. I mean, I have the fucking cabinet next to me.
Yes, he does.
The first one though, I loved Space Jam because it had Michael Jordan. He was on the Bulls at the time. Those were the greatest NBA days to me, and it even had Charles Barkley in there. You had other NBA players. And I just really liked the original Space Jam. But this is part 2, I guess. 25 years later.
25 years. That's crazy.
The first one came out back in 95, 96?
Yeah.
So it's been 20...
I was 13 when it came out.
I was 5 or something. Used to watch it all the time, but part 2 finally came out. We got it. It's out. So you got LeBron James replacing Michael Jordan because Michael Jordan's pretty much retired
Which
now.
I actually really enjoyed him in it. I don't really know much about him. I've never played him watched him play basketball or anything, but I generally actually liked him, as the one he played his part in, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought LeBron did a pretty good job. I do like LeBron James as a player. A lot of people don't like him for some reason. I don't know the full story of why people don't like him, but I'll figure that out later. But LeBron did great acting-wise. So, I don't know. I did enjoy the movie somewhat. I don't like it as much as the first. I don't. But people are bashing this movie, saying it's, terrible. I've been seeing people give it, a 2 out of 10.
Yeah.
It's the worst. I don't think it's that bad. But no, compared to the first, yeah, it ain't shit. But as its own movie, I don't think it's terrible. I don't.
I mean, I think any movie, though, that you try to recreate, especially 25 years later, a lot of the times it doesn't top the first one.
No.
It's really hard to top the first because the first was always the best.
Unless you're a little kid who doesn't know any better and you're like, this one's way... our kids loved it, but they're kids. But as they
12.
get older... I was the same way with Mortal Kombat. When Annihilation came out, I'm like, this was way better than the first. But then as I got older, I'm like, no, the first one's way better. The first one tops this piece of shit, But when you're a kid, you don't know any better. So I would say acting. How do you feel about the actors in the movie? You said
I thought a lot of the actors were really good in it, actually. The only one I didn't really care for was the bad guy in it.
Yeah, the main bad guy.
The main bad guy. I didn't, he was okay, but he wasn't, scary. He wasn't intimidating. He was just kind of hey, what's going on,
Yeah,
kind of casual. I didn't really care for him, but I really did like LeBron James. I liked the kids and the actors. I liked his wife in the acting. A lot of it was pretty good. And then the characters, all the characters, there was hundreds and thousands of people from different things that he would bring in. There was King Kong in there. There was
King Kong was in the crowd. Mask, Jim Carrey. I'm like, is that fucking Jim Carrey back there? Fucking Pennywise from It. I'm like, this is strange. It's awesome because I'm a 90s kid.
Yeah.
We're like, that's fucking cool. Dude. But it's weird. It's does this really fit? This, I don't know.
They even threw some skits in there, which I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but it was the skits were kind of strange, but they were kind of unique. It was different.
I mean, I guess it's Looney Tunes, so I guess it fits Warner Brothers, but I'm pretty sure I've seen some other characters in there. I'm like, The Mask? Is The Mask Warner? Maybe it is Warner Brothers.
I want to say it is, but it's been, I don't know.
Even Batman showed up. I'm like, whoa, Batman.
Yeah, Batman.
I see Mr. Freeze in the crowd. That's cool. I don't know.
Some of it was really good. I mean, and then they just brought in all of the anime characters, all of them. They even had shoot, what was those little characters? I can't even think of it right now.
The Monstars.
The little monsters.
The Monstars in the beginning when they're small and then they get big.
Yeah,
Those
well,
guys.
there was that, but there was
Yeah, they barely showed them either. That pissed me off. Like they didn't even care about the Monstars. That was ignored. Spoiler alert, you guys. This is all spoilers, so we're going through it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I even saw death in the crowd from fucking Bill and Ted. I'm like,
oh,
is
really?
that really?
I didn't see that. Must have missed that part.
Is that Warner Brothers or what the?
I don't think so.
I don't know. Maybe
really don't think
maybe
so.
I was mistaken. I don't.
Yeah.
But the acting, as far as me, I think LeBron actually is a better actor to me than Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan can't act for a shit. Like, I loved the first movie, but watching it now, he's a terrible actor.
The Gremlins, that's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah,
They
the
even had
Gremlins show
in
up.
there. I thought that was really neat. Like, that was something I really liked. I did enjoy that.
There's even a scene where they show Austin fucking Powers.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Like,
It was funny, but it didn't fit.
I love Austin Powers, I do, and I'm like, yeah, like he's like, yeah, baby. I was like, dude, that's funny as shit. But does this really fit Space Jam?
Yeah.
Like, Austin Powers is some perverted adult movie. Why is this in a kid? So you can't have Pepe Le Pew, okay?
Yeah.
You can't have Lola Bunny looking all sexy, but you can have fucking Austin Powers.
Yeah,
What?
baby.
Hollywood, you make no fucking sense.
Yeah.
No fucking sense. There's even a scene where he's cussing at the players. It's bleeping it out, but he's going, motherfucker. Like, so you can have that, but not Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah, which is supposed to be like a kid movie, you know. I thought that was a little odd.
Made no sense, but yeah. LeBron, pretty, not the best actor, but he's decent.
Yeah.
He did a great job. I thought he fit the movie great. The kid in it, he was decent.
Yeah.
It's just the main villain, I was not feeling him.
Yeah, I didn't care for him a whole
Like
lot.
the first one, the big fat dude that was angry, and you're gonna go to hell, Michael, if you don't, play basketball. Remember, and he's got to sign autographs forever. That guy was scary. This dude, the villain's like so like just casual and just hi, you're like what? Like towards the end of the movie, he's a little scary. He becomes like huge and stuff.
Yeah.
But like whack ass villain.
It was more funny than anything. Like, he was more of a comedy in that one.
Yeah, but whack villain, didn't like him. But the actor's good acting. Now, what did you think about, like, the CGI? Like,
I did not care for it. I honestly was really disappointed when I started seeing all the characters started turning into the CGI. Like, I am more of the original. Like, I like to see them in their actual cartoon form.
right.
And seeing...
Which they do for a little bit.
They do. They're in there like that for a while, but then when they're actually playing the game and the basketball and like the tournament part, like that to me, it just changed the whole mood of it. I didn't really care for that part.
They're like all CGI. After a while, you get used to it, but it's kind of strange seeing them just all like... I don't know, I was watching the movie, I'm just looking at the screen, I'm like, this is weird.
Yeah, it was a little strange. I'm not saying it was terrible, but it's not like what I expected. I was hoping that they'd stay in their cartoon form.
Yeah, but...
It's just what I'm used to.
Nowadays, it's 2021.
They're trying to change it up, trying to make it more modern, trying to make it more appealing, especially to the younger generation. So,
That's what the kids want now. They don't want cartoon.
I understand that much, but it just seemed a little odd for me.
Yeah.
But I'm more old school, so...
But they are in cartoon form. They do. It's just not the full... It's kind of like half and half.
Yeah.
But I can take it. It doesn't bug me a lot. It's a little strange seeing like all the crowd and them CGI and just the court's like all lit up. The court looks cool though.
Yeah, the court was really sweet looking.
Like it's all lit up like LED lights.
That was definitely modern all the way. Like they even had these little spots where they'd jump on them and they'd like fly through the air. Like
they did a good job on that.
That was pretty cool, but
so I can take or leave the CGI. It doesn't bug me, but so we got down acting, CGI. I mean the plot. I mean pretty much he gets his son taken away. He's got to get his son back. So what did you think about that? That
part I thought was good. Like, I think that plot part was really good because he has something that he's really fighting for. Like, it's something that's really something he cares about. You know, like, he really wanted to get his son back, and it's not even just his son. Like, this guy that's in this whatever portal, he's like electronic or something. Like, he actually tries to take all these people from Earth, too. Because, like, all these people came in.
Now, if he was just taking his son, that'd be kind of weird. Like, who is this 30-year-old random dude taking my kid? Was he a pedophile?
He was, like, trying to take a lot of people. Like, he was like, you don't win, like, everybody stays.
But he wasn't coming off as like this, oh my god, I'm so scared of this guy. Ooh, like he's coming off, I'm just gonna take everybody. Yeah. Like, who are you, asshole?
You don't get to go home.
Who the fuck are you? Like, I'm not scared of this guy.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's like he had to face his son. It was like LeBron versus his son. And I'm like, to me, it was cooler when it was like them versus the fucking Monstars. Like, and I don't know.
I thought that kind of part was a little shady, honestly. And like, where are you gonna make this man go against his son? Like, that's kind of like takes away from it a little bit. I
then it's like, well, okay, well, what if he wins, or what if he wins? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, overall, the plot was good. Like, I enjoyed it from the beginning to the end. Like, I did enjoy it. There was a few spots, and like, I feel like they could have done something different. Made it a little bit better.
To me, the enemies that they had, the Goon Squad, which is a good name, I like that Goon Squad, they sucked. Like, they did not look as cool as the Monstars did in the first. They did not. They had like a spider girl and like all this
snake.
I'm like,
a snake.
What the fuck is that? Like,
then this like bird-looking freaking thing with these big old eyebrows. Like, that was weird. And I'm like, what the?
I would have just rather had the Monstars back because these new enemies suck. Like, I did not care for them. They didn't draw me in like, oh, I really like this character. I'm just like, these... I mean, they're cool looking, but they're not like... I don't know. Yeah, that's my opinion. So, yeah, there is a part where Michael... They're like, oh my god, Michael's coming, you know, and he's walking. And you're thinking, dude, Michael Jordan's about to come out. Holy shit. Montage of the first movie.
Even I got excited. I was like, oh my gosh, they're going to actually bring him in? Like... This is it. Like, this is going to be so cool.
And he's walking. Oh, that's Michael B. Jordan, the actor. He's like, yeah, I'm just here to get some popcorn you got. That was funny as hell.
Yeah.
But it was a total letdown. Total. Just a slap in the face to the fans that want to see Michael Jordan. Yeah. Like, what the fuck kind of shit is that?
Yeah, they should have just brought him in for a few scenes or something. Like, they should have just brought him in towards the end or...
And they kind of say, like... They kind of act like the first movie exists in a way. They're like, Lola Bunny, you gotta play basketball. She's like, I don't do that anymore. I'm retired. We've done it, you know. So they do kind of like
been there, done that, you know. Kind of like don't want to do that again.
Yeah, like they do kind of act like they did the first one, but they don't talk about it a lot. So it's kind of like, okay, this isn't like it doesn't feel like a direct sequel. Like they're talking about Michael and their last game and the Monstars. It's like they kind of exist, but they want to, like, I don't know. I don't know what they're trying to go for here. So...
Yeah, that was a little strange.
No Bill Murray. He doesn't return. That one dude from, I forget his name, the fat guy, he doesn't return. None of the returning actors.
No, besides the cartoons.
So that sucked. I mean...
Like Bugs Bunny and, you know, like those ones, they were all there, but...
Yeah, the Looney Tunes, of course, minus Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah. Which was very disappointing because I really liked Pepe Le Pew.
I mean,
he was one of my favorite characters.
The tunes all act the same. They act loony. This movie is definitely Looney Tunes. It's loony as fuck. Bugs Bunny kind of sounds a little different. The voice actor, I don't know if the original died. Probably. It was 20-something years ago. Maybe he's dead now. Kind of sounds a little different, but they all did a good job. You know, the Looney Tunes. It's the other things in the movie that weren't as good. Like, the original movie to me is above average. It's like a 6 out of 10. It's not the greatest movie in the world, but people loved it back then. I'm nostalgia for it. It was a decent movie. It's like a 6. And the music was good. This movie doesn't have the dun, 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 dun. It doesn't have the techno music that you loved in the first. It does a little bit. They'll tease you with it a little bit, like 5 seconds, then it will cut off. And I don't understand why movies do that. It's like, we want to fucking hear it. What the fuck? Like, they did that with Mortal Kombat. They'll play a little bit of it for a second, and then they'll stop it, like, oh, that's not cool anymore. We'll tease you with it. Fuck you. Yeah. That music was the shit. Technotronic or whatever.
That's what made the fucking movie.
I know, like welcome to the Space Jam. Yeah. Do you like, where the fuck is that? Yeah. Instead, they got this, like, rap, kind of just modern music. Doesn't hook you in. Like, the intro was nowhere near as cool as the first one. The first one had, like, some amazing fucking intro with Michael, but this one had a cool intro, but not the good music. Like, where's the music? So the music was kind of like, no Charles Barkley, no other NBA players. I don't think showed up. Maybe they did. I can't remember. But that wasn't going for it. You got no Bill Murray to keep you company there. So you honestly, like, you have LeBron and you got the Looney Tunes, and that's about it.
Yeah.
The first one, you had Bill Murray in there keeping you entertained. You had Charles Barkley up in there, fucking different famous actors to kind of carry the movie too.
Yeah.
This doesn't have that.
Even
It's
Michael
just,
Jordan, even though.
I don't know. There was more stuff going on in the first to keep you entertained the whole thing.
Yeah.
Whereas this one is just, you got LeBron James and Looney Tunes. That's it.
Yeah.
And a decent budget. I don't know. Even the cartoon, the enemy, the fat dude, this one doesn't even have him to keep you company. The Monstars, no Monstars. They don't feel like, to me, the main villain in it, the new enemies, to me, they don't feel like a real threat. Like the Monstars were in the first, and the I can't remember his name, the fat alien guy. They felt like more of a real threat. But overall, I mean,
I did enjoy it. Like, I liked watching it. I thought it was pretty good. Overall.
it was decent. If I had, like, I'm going to get to my rating in a minute. You guys are probably not going to like my rating. But, like, overall, I'm going to say this. It's a kid's movie. We all know Space Jam's a kid movie.
Yeah.
You can't really go in depth with something like this. Like, oh my, but I am a fan. I was a Space Jam fan. I even got the game on PlayStation, okay? The PS1. Mm-hmm. And I'm not, like, huge into Space Jam, but I like it enough where I'm going to be a critic. I'm going to compare it to the first, because it is a sequel, I guess, or a new vision, the new legacy. So, I'm going to rate this 5 out of 10.
I'm going to say probably a 6 myself.
6?
Yeah.
To me, 5 is like average. This is what this is. Yeah, it's got some good CGI. It's got some decent acting. It does have a decent story. I did enjoy it, but about a 5.
And honestly, the kids were very entertained. Even my son, like, was sitting next to me. He's just, like, laughing through, like, half of it. Like, he really enjoyed it. He loved it.
The kids loved it. They weren't like, oh, the first one was way... No, they were like, that was better.
He loved it. Like, he would, if I bought this movie for him, he would, like, probably watch it over and over for a while.
I'm glad they liked it, because it's all about the kids now.
Yeah,
Like,
that was the only real reason we watched it. Plus, we kind of wanted to compare it to the first one, so we were really excited to want to see it.
I mean, as an adult, yeah, you can be like, oh, my childhood was way better. Your childhood sucks. Back in my day, it was way better. But who cares? At this point, who cares? I was just happy that Space Jam was back, and I got to enjoy it once again.
And who knows? Maybe they'll make another one.
Yeah, who knows? I doubt it, but I don't know why they never did for so long. You would think the first one did pretty damn good. It was a success, I think. So why did it take this long for another Space Jam?
Yeah.
Why? It's fucking NBA, like Looney Tunes, like.
Maybe they couldn't get an actual actor to want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, big basketball player.
Do kids not like Looney Tunes anymore? Like, what the?
It's not really like a lot of the thing that kids watch nowadays. Like, Looney Tunes is kind of more something that we grew up watching.
Still.
More so than nowadays. And you don't even really see it on TV that much anymore.
Hmm.
So it's like, unless you grew up with it, you probably don't really know it that well.
That's what's cool, though, is that our kids can watch Space Jam in this era and be like, wow, Dad, I want to rewatch the first one, you know?
Yeah.
Even Mortal Kombat. Yeah, Mortal Kombat's rated R. But as a kid, you know, it's like I grew up with this when I was a kid, you know, and now if your parents let you, you can re-experience Mortal Kombat or anything from your era back in the day, you know.
Right.
Like, wow, this is cool. Like, yeah, this is what I grew up with. Like, fuck all this other shit. This is the shit, you know.
Right.
But, yeah, I'm going to give it a 5. Like, yeah, the first one wasn't amazing, but it was a hell of a lot more solid.
First one, I'd say, was probably like a 7 or 8 for the first one myself.
Yeah.
The first one.
The highest I would rate the first one is a 7, but this one's about 2 points below, in my opinion. But like I said, not the worst movie in the world. I would say it's not a waste of money. Go see it. Would you say it was a waste of money for people?
Oh, no, not at all.
If you have kids,
no, not at all.
Go see it. As an adult, I don't know, maybe you might want to wait for it to go on Blu-ray or 4K or something, DVD.
Right.
But if you got kids, I'd say it's definitely worth a watch.
Yeah.
maybe a couple watches, but after that, I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on Space Jam: A New Legacy in the theaters right now. I mean, if you miss it from back in the day, go check it out. Don't listen to any other. You can listen to reviews. You can even listen to mine, but form your own opinion because you never know. You might love something.
Yeah, you might love the whole thing. You might love everything about it.
You might love something somebody else totally doesn't like. We're all human beings. We're all individuals. We're all different. We all have different interests. Shit, I love Batman Forever, and people shit on that fucking movie.
Yeah,
and I love
Batman
that
Forever.
fucking movie.
That is one of my favorites, especially Jim Carrey. He was one of my favorites in that one.
Super Mario Brothers, one of my favorite movies ever.
Yeah.
People shit on that.
It's Luigi.
People shit on that movie like it's the worst movie ever made. Biodome, people shit on.
Yeah, and I love Biodome.
Fucking Biodome's great.
Yeah, Biodome was great.
Like, what? Yeah, they're corny, they're shitty, but they're good in a certain kind of form that I like,
The 90s nostalgia.
Right, it's like, come on.
Yeah.
But this was Video Game XD movie reviews. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, we can do more. Let us know. If it sucked, let us know. We will never do it again. But we do watch quite a bit of movies.
A lot of movies, yeah.
I'm just not like perfect at movie reviews. I'm kind of shitty with talking about the plot and characters, unless it's something I really, really like. But I don't know. We'll try it out.
Yeah.
If you guys like it. If not, we'll stop.
Right.
All right, this is Video Game XD. Follow us on Twitter, follow us on Twitch, like us on Facebook. You know the rest. I'm Charles Reed.
Jennifer.
Peace.